Yes.
We are in the era of UFO.
Yeah.
Now, one of the most asked questions about the run of UFO is this question.
The weeks, isn't it? Yeah.
It's about Ed Strader's wig. No. Nor is it the purple wigs. No, it is.
Yeah.
Why did so many characters disappear over the course of the show's run?
Right.
Jay Ellis, Joan Harrington, Lou Waterman, Keith Ford, and of course, Alec Freeman all disappear after episode 17. Mm-hmm. But there's a simple answer. After episode 17, which was Subsmash, the MGM Borehamwood Studios, where the show was being filmed, closed down. That meant that there was a 9-month break in production before they could resume at Pinewood. Now, because most of the actors weren't under contract, and 9 months is a very long time to wait, particularly in the world of acting, darling.
Oh, yes.
They just took other work.
Yeah, as you would.
Now, given the random order of the show's broadcast, where some later episodes got shown earlier and some early episodes got shown later on, it wasn't so obvious when it was first broadcast. However, 2 members of the UFO cast were let go for slightly more unpleasant reasons.
Right.
Not anything they had done, but sadly, behind-the-scenes politics.
Oh, no.
I know.
Uh-oh.
So one of those who was let go was Peter Gordino, who played Skydiver Captain Peter Carlin. Mm-hmm. He was introduced in the first episode, in the first scene, in fact,
right,
as if he was going to be one of the main characters. But then he only appeared in 6 episodes before disappearing.
Right.
Peter was told by his agent that actually that was all it was ever going to be, just those 6 episodes to help launch his acting career that ultimately, never materialised.
Oh, been there.
However, the real reason he was let go was because of a contract dispute in the 1960s between Peter and Lou Grade's brother.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
So Lou wasn't keen to keep him on, and thus the 6 episodes thing was concocted to keep from hurting poor Peter's feelings.
Oh, no.
I know. Well, it gets worse.
Oh, God.
Even
so
harsher
awkward.
than that was how poor George Sewell was treated.
Right.
Abe Mandel of ITC New York had sold Lou Grade on the idea that George's face might be harming the show's American ratings.
His face?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, because it was sort of acne-scarred, pockmarked, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So when production resumed at Pinewood and Alec Freeman's name appeared in some of the new scripts, a directive was issued from somewhere about this foolish concern.
Oh, dear.
Now, depending on sources, the quote was either, get rid of the guy with the pockmarked face, or just, even harsher, just get rid of the ugly guy.
Well,
What?
I've heard that before. Yeah, no, that's very common.
We've both heard that phrase, Richard, haven't we? I was on set. Luckily, George was so busy by then with other things that he wouldn't have been able to come back anyway, and Dad and Sylvia both kept quiet about these incidents until after George and Peter had passed away, so thankfully neither actually got to hear what had truly gone on.
Yeah, gosh.
So there's 2 examples there of the harsher side of the world of creating TV shows, and how the people who hold the purse strings are often the ones who have the final say.
Yes,
be it
and they're not
justified
always
or not.
right, of course.
No,
yeah,
of course
exactly.
not. I mean, isn't that
Gosh.
terrible?
Awful, yeah.
Just, you never know how a disagreement at some point or getting on the wrong side of somebody it might later get you in trouble, especially in an industry as sort of small and tight-knit and personality-driven as TV and film.
And of course, the awful thing is, it's very rarely about the talent on display. It's never about the acting. It's about something completely trivial. He didn't get on with my brother, or, he looks a certain way, or we can't have him, he's not this, that, or the other.
No.
It's just, it's pretty petty, isn't it?
It shouldn't be that way.
No.
But unfortunately it is.
Well. Gosh.
Yeah, I mean, I think George Sewell was absolutely brilliant and a real kind of loss to the series.
Yeah,
so it was
and actually,
a shame.
now we love those character-filled faces, don't we? I was watching
totally,
Bloodlands, I think, a new thing on the BBC with James Nesbitt, who obviously is a little bit older than he was in Cold Feet, and he's got a great cragginess to him now. Obviously, the lines of age and the greying hair, and we love that. It's character. I'm not sure those decisions would be made now.
No, I think you're probably right. I mean, certainly the historic contract dispute would probably end up in somebody getting sued now, so that probably wouldn't happen. And
Well,
I
right.
agree. Characterful faces are, quite something
What I'm
to make.
banking on, yeah.
It makes you more recognisable, doesn't it?
It really does, yes.
So, anyway,
That's true.
there you go. So these rather petty things, which led to people disappearing or not coming back, or sort of did, bring us to the end of this week's
Face Fact!